guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be doing some Mother's Day tumblers. So I have a few images that I've already downloaded and printed and everything, and they're good to go. But I'm also going to be trying out different sublimation papers. So as you can see here, I have 4 different kinds. I have the A-Sub sublimation paper, and then I have the True Pix Sawgrass sublimation paper, and I have the HTVRONT, so HTV sublimation paper that I've actually heard a lot of good things about, and I have used them, so they work pretty good. I have no issues with any of these. I haven't had any issues. Actually, this will be the first time I use the Sawgrass one, so we'll see how that one turns out. And then the other one I have is the Hayes Paper Company. Now all of these are from Amazon, so except this one. This one I did buy at Joann's, I believe, or Michael's, I can't remember, one of those. So I did buy this one at the store. Again, I will link all of these in the description below, just in case if you guys want to try them out, or if you liked one here today. So like I said, I've already printed out my images. This is what I have. Let me move this off to the side for now, so I can show you guys how. So I'm doing 4 different ones. Obviously I have 4 different types of paper, but I'm also throwing in another one that I'm doing for my niece's birthday party. So I'm just gonna put that one in there too, but this one I printed it the same with A-Sub. Since I have used A-Sub before, I know it, so I trust it. So I've used all of them, like I said, except the Sawgrass, but I like A-Sub, so I printed it on that one. This one right here is Hayes. So this is the Hayes sublimation print paper, and I have 2 images here today because I am going to be giving these away as gifts to my some of my family members. This one right here is a the Sawgrass paper. So here's this one. I had to redo this one because the first one did not come out good. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's super faded, and then it had lines on here, so I'm not sure what it was. So I flipped it over and I printed on the other side. So there's like a darker side because it doesn't have any instructions. So there's a darker side, and then there's like a bright white side. So I printed on the bright white side with this one, and it came out a lot better. So there's that one. And then the other one, this is the HTV one. So here's this one. There we go. And then the last one is A-Sub. So we'll be doing 2 A-Subs. Again, this is just for my niece's birthday that I'm doing for her. So I am going to do this as her gift, and I put her name. The file came blank, I mean, with all of this, but nothing here. So I added her name, and it's I don't know if you guys can tell what it says. It's blank. It's flipped backwards, but that's what I'm gonna throw this one in there. Since I'm doing all of these, I figured, you know, I'm gonna use these. And as far as the tumblers, so this one here is a new tumbler that I got. It's Oils is the brand. So I'm gonna be using one of these, and then I have 3 of the HTV, the same brand as the paper that I'm doing. So I have 3 of these, and I'm going to be using these, and I put a dot on those. And then I have the one that I've used here before. So I don't remember the brand. I'd have to look it up on my Amazon account, but I'll link it in the description below, all of these tumblers that I'm using for you guys. So again, 3 of the HTV, 1 of the Spoils, and I since I already had marked the other one, I just kind of put a little paper in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, and I put the name in there. So it's a heat resistant tape that I did that on. And this one I just left it blank. So that's how I'm going to be able to tell which one's which. So we're going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to go ahead and tape all of these up, and then we'll put them in the sublimation oven. Oh, and the size that I used for this was, let's see, I wrote it down. It is 9.27 by 8.16. So 9.27 by 8.16 inches. And it's like barely there. So let me show you guys really quick. So it's cutting it really close, as you guys can see right there. So I'm hoping there's no like seam hope it kind of blends in well, but we'll find out. And I'm also going to be using these. So this is the first time I use these, and I'm going to put them on there. So I'm just going to put very little tape and then use these for my edges, my middle, and then for the top, the bottom, and the middle. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this part for you guys so y'all don't have to watch all of this, and then we will get to sublimating. Now, really quick, I want to show you guys. So I do have a bit of an edge up here. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna cut it off. I'm gonna leave it like that. And when I put the this little rubber thing on it, this tape, this rubber band, whatever you want to call it, I'm hoping that it will kind of, you know, make it seamless. So we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so here's our first one. These rubber things were actually kind of hard to put on, and I cut some of the little paper tore a little bit. I hope it doesn't have any effect on it, but we'll find out. I left a little bit over so that it can kind of push the paper down to the edges so there won't be any ghosting or anything like that. I did the same at the top. So this one's ready. This is pretty much how they all will look at the end. Okay, you guys, so I'm done wrapping these up. And hopefully they come out good. I did run out of bands, so I had to take the other ones out to put them on here, and some of them are kind of off a little bit. They're really tight, which is a good thing. But it's really hard to put on. It took me a minute. I did put tape all over. As you can see, some of them have more than others because I think it was kind of wasn't pressed down, so I did add a little bit more tape to those. But pretty much all of them are good to go. This one I did wrap the bottom because, again, I thought, you know, I had run out of these, and then I just took off the ones that I already had put, like the first one that I had showed you guys. So this is ready to go. So let's go ahead, and I forgot to turn on my oven, so let me go ahead and do that, and then we'll go ahead and put these at 195 Celsius, which is about 383, I believe. So I've already turned on, I just turned on the oven, so I'm going to let that preheat, and once it preheats, I'll go ahead and put one by one. I'm going to do one by one, so it's one by one, 6 minutes each. And I do not turn them, I just leave them in there. So we'll see how this turns out, and hopefully they come out pretty good because I plan to give them away. So we'll see which one's the best and compare them all at the end. Alright, so I'm going to put our first cup in. It's ready. It says it's ready. So 6 minutes. Usually it says 5 minutes, but I'm going to do 6 minutes, 195 Celsius. So we'll see how this one turns out. And the first one we're trying is the A sub. Okay, so we have our first one that's done, and you can see some yellowing here but not here, so I don't know if that'll have some kind of effect. I don't think I've ever seen that before when I've done mine, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm gonna let this cool down, and I'm gonna open them all together at the same time. So I'm gonna leave these ready for the next one. So once the other ones are done, then we'll go ahead and open all of them together. Alright, you guys, so this is almost done. This is the last one, and then we'll go over to the overhead camera to open the rest and see how they turned out. I know one of them, the tape, the top right here, it came undone, so that one's gonna have to be redone. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this. So that's done. Okay, you guys. So this is the one that just came out. So this one's really hot. These have all cooled down. Like I was telling you guys, this is the one that popped up, and I can already see like it's blurred and it's just not good. So this one's gonna have to be redone, and this one is one of the one that says Mama. But let's go ahead and open the first one. So here's the first one. I believe these are the first ones. I don't know if I'm going in order, but we'll see how these turned out. It did stain the little rubber thingy. So there's that. This one's fine. Alright, you guys, so I've already taken off all the tape, and now we're just gonna open it. Now, mainly this video was to compare the sublimation paper that I haven't seen it at all, but mainly this video was for that. The only issue I'm having is that I know that I cut this way too small on the seam, so I know there's probably gonna be a line or something, which, I mean, you know, I would recommend probably making it a little bigger. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys are experts, but I don't do this often. But here's our first tumbler. Oh wow, the edge, that little rubber thing actually did really well. Look at the edge on that. It's really good. I don't even want to turn to the seam because I know it's gonna be bad. Ah, there it is. So there's our little seam. It doesn't look too bad. It's okay. I mean, there's some blurriness right there, but I mean, it'll do. I wish I should have done it bigger, but it's okay. It looks really good, and the seams are really, really good. Let me see if that'll focus. Look at the seams on that. The edges. Don't ignore that. But look at that. It looks awesome. It did. Those little rubber things did really well on the edges. I need to work on this, and I done it better, but this time I cut it way too small, but it looks great. I'm actually very happy with the edges. That looks really good. This part bugs me so much, but this one was the A sub. The A sub with the HTV tumbler. So it did pretty good. The color is nice. So there's that one. So I'm gonna keep these together so we know which one's which. Our next one's gonna be the HTV on the HTV tumbler. So HTV paper with the HTV tumbler. Oh, and this one was folded, so honestly I already know. Oh man, I didn't even see that. I would have pushed it back up. Okay, so that's fine. Let's take off this. And again, I know there's gonna be seams. There it is. It's all right. It's all right. You guys, those edges, wow. I cannot get over how good it came out actually. The bottom too, with the exception of that one little part, and I will show you guys where it's at. Right there. It's not too noticeable, but it did really good. Honestly, no ghosting on the edges. That, again, my fault. HTV tumbler. So there's that one. And let's put this one over here. It won't roll. Actually, let's compare this really quick. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, this one's darker than this one. This is the A sub. This is the HTV. Look at the difference. This one is awesome. It looks great. Honestly, it really does. There's a huge difference. Like you can't really see it. I mean, you can see it in the camera, but in person, like you can definitely tell. Let's look at the flowers. Not so much on the flower, but yeah, the hair on the mom, big difference. Wow. Okay, so this one was the HTV with HTV tumbler, and this one's A sub HTV tumbler. So we've got these two, set those aside. The next one we have the mama, and this one's gonna be really bad on that one. But hey, at least we got the edges down pretty good. Right? Can't have them all. So this is the haze paper with the HTV tumbler on this one. Again, ignore that seam. I mean, this one's gonna be really bad. I'll probably just keep this one and redo it because it's gonna be blurry and everything. Okay. Why am I having a hard time? There we go. This one was the haze with the, oh my god, look how bad that is. Jeez, that is horrible. That was my fault again, not anything else. But here's this one. It looks, actually, it doesn't look bad. The color is good. There's a little bit, no, I mean, it looks okay. There's a little bit of ghosting that happened at the bottom. But not, I mean, you can't really tell. The top looks great. No issues. So that looks good. So this, again, was the HTV tumbler with the haze sublimation paper. So we'll put that one to the side. All right, our next one is the A sub again. Oh, this one was the one for my niece for a birthday present. I really hope this one came out really good because this is a present for her. I hope the seam is good. We'll find out. Okay. And this one was the A sub on that other tumbler, and it looks actually really good. The seam is right there. Darn. It's kind of hard to tell because of the color, but it is there, and there's blurriness right there. You can see that. And you can see the seam slightly on there, but I mean, I think it'll be okay. It looks really good. I really like it. The haze did pretty good. I've used haze before, so it did really good. The seam is really good, but I mean the edge. It's there's a little bit of white only because I put this too low, so it was lower than the other one, and I didn't realize it till after I already had put it in and everything. So that was my fault, but it looks great. It came out really good. I really like it. So here's this one. This is the A sub with the with that other tumbler. I need to find out what the brand is. And this is the Spoils. Yeah, Spoils tumbler with I wasn't too sure about. This is the sawgrass sublimation paper, if I'm correct. Yes. We will see how this turned out. The reason I say that is because it says transfer tape, but I googled it. I bought it at either Micro's or Joann's. I can't remember. And it's the transfer tape for sawgrass. And I was like, this is a sublimation, so I don't know, but let's see how it turned out. I was a little concerned on this one, so I wasn't too sure, but I still wanted to try it. I mean, transfer tape. Could it be? Yeah, it worked. And there's my seam again, and again it came up. I'm probably gonna try it again. It did really good. This is the Spoils tumbler. The edge looks great. So does the bottom. It really did do a good job. There's some ghosting there. I don't know, I just saw that right now. There, some ghosting right there, but I'm not sure what it's from. It's like all around, so it might be the little rubber, but I didn't do it on the other ones. Oh, actually, it did. Right there. I'll probably redo this. Give it to whoever wants it for free. But I'll probably have to redo these to give out as gifts. But I think overall looks great. Okay, so this one was the sawgrass. So comparing all of them, let's see. So this one was the haze and this one was the sawgrass. The haze did better than the sawgrass. You can see how this one's darker, this one's lighter. So there's that between these two. This one we can't compare it because obviously I don't have another one that I did, but it looks really good. And this is the A sub, so the A sub did good. Over here we have the A sub and the HTV, and you guys, I'm comparing these two. These two are the A subs. You can see this one's a little more lighter than this one, than this black one. So the A sub did really good on this tumbler, which I don't know the brand of this tumbler. This is the HTV tumbler. So I'm not sure if it's the tumbler itself, but it looks really nice on this one. This is the first one that I ever tried when I did the sublimation oven unboxing, and I did my first two little tumblers with the cat and the Starbucks cup. I don't know if you guys remember it. I'll link it up here. But this is the tumblers I used with that one, and it looks really good. Again, I don't know if it has to do with the tumblers because this one is a lot darker than this one, and they're both A sub. So there's that one. And then this one is the HTV paper, which honestly I really like. I absolutely love how this one turned out. So I'm probably, if I redo these, I'm probably going to redo them in the HTV thing. As far as using the little rubber thingies, I am going to, I like them. My only issue is I am noticing that they leave that little, a small slight line. I don't know why. I don't know if maybe because I left it out hanging over the edge a bit. Should I have just put it completely down? I don't know. I mean, I figured if I left it like, oops, if I left it like this, it would help, you know, with this, with there being no ghosting. But if we put it all the way down, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'd have to try it with it all the way down so it won't leave that. Maybe. So that would be all the way down. I don't know. I guess I'll have to try it. But yeah, so far, I mean, my favorite, I have to say, it's the HTV paper, sublimation paper. That came out really good. It's really dark. I like it. I like how it looks. So it has ghosting there too. I mean, these cups, they're, what a mess. I don't even want to give them out as gifts. I'll have to redo all this. But anyways, yeah, I mean, God, I really messed up on this one. Oh no, there was some ghosting there. I was gonna say that one actually did good. It's just the line in the middle. But no, they all have a slight where they lifted. So I have to cut it a little longer than what I did. This one did so bad. I don't know why this one just picked up. I don't know if it's the paper or what. This one actually was the best. This is the A sub. That stayed down, and just only there I see a small little blurriness, but that's it. So this one's really cute. I like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and give this to her. So I'm happy with this one. The rest, I don't know. I'll have to see who wants them for free, and I'll make some more for the moms that I had in mind to give as gifts. I'll keep one myself. I'll probably keep this one. Alright, you guys, well, that's it for this video. Like I said, I was just trying, mainly my whole reason for this video was to try the the little rubber thingies, and to try out different sublimation papers, because I myself was curious on how everything would look. So there you have it. You have your 4 little tumblers. All came out pretty good as far as like the edges and stuff, and the colors, I mean, they're not bad. They all did good. HTV to me was the best, then the haze, and then if I'm basing it off of this, again, this one, this A sub looks way better than this A sub. So I don't know, I mean, could be has a lot to do with the tumblers too, so just keep that in mind. But for me, it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's the sawgrass paper. This one's the A sub paper. So HTV, haze, A sub, and sawgrass. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video and got at least some ideas, or an idea for a gift for Mother's Day. I know Mother's Day is coming up, so I wanted to do this and also, you know, have them ready for gifts, but it didn't turn out as I planned. But at least we got to compare the paper to see which one was better. Hands down for sure, the HTV. Alright, so again, you guys, I hope this video was helpful as far as, you know, if you had questions about sublimation paper and which one was the best. I hope this helps you guys out. Let me know what you guys think. Which ones did you like better? I know on the camera it doesn't look the same, but maybe you guys can kind of compare and see. I mean, honestly, this one to me was the best, and then this one, and then we'll go here and here. So let me know what you guys think. All right, you guys, so that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you're new here to get notified of new videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks. Bye.